welcome to Late Night Smoke Sesh with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. My voice is coming back. And y'all are all in big trouble. Yep. Hey, Lucifer Almighty, how you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing? It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. Getting my stuff ready for the flea market. Hey, Chaparita. Aw. Yeah, I'm happy to see you, Chaparita. So let's go ahead and get started. Corky was nice enough to give us another video. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the little peckerhead has to say. Come on, peckerhead. Let's see what you got to say.
People there. Anyway, I just got done watching a little bit of Carrier's video, live stream. Slayer's video, I kind of watched a little bit of it. Sabella's watching the rest of it. It gets so much worse the longer you go in. At some point, Bruce calls Carrie his next wife. That's disturbing.
He also threatens to rape her multiple times.
Yes.
And then he says that David Anthony said he would hold the camera while he did it. But I don't know if that's true because that does not sound like David.
No.
And I've known Weiser for years.
No, that doesn't sound like David.
Yeah, and the thing of it is like, you know, at some point, I really...
Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Hey, Christy Claw.
Taking this seriously.
I agree.
Get an alarm system for your house. Get, because you know there's pictures on Zillow that show the inside of your house. They show all the rooms, right? Put locks on doors. Put deadbolts on doors. The thing of it is also, like, I'm not just talking about Bruce. I'm talking about any kind of home invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey,
also,
Blue!
Remember that Alabama does have castle doctrine. So if someone who has threatened you comes to your place, you can shoot them and you're okay with it.
You're fine. They don't even have to be through the door. They ring the fucking doorbell and you can shoot them.
Especially, like, seriously, Clip, every single time he threatened to rape you.
Yep.
And every single time he was, like, making nasty things about... comments about you. Report it to police like we do with everything he says about us.
Him saying that she's going to be his next wife,
given what he did to me?
yeah, that's something that she needs to go to the police. But I know Carrie's trying to sound tough.
Like, please, just report everything he says to the cops.
Well,
for your own sake.
And so the thing of it is, like, I'm hearing inflections in Carrie's voice. She's obviously freaked out. She's obviously upset. She's obviously frightened. And Bruce is picking up on that. And he lives for that. Same reason Teddy was doing it. Same reason Revolver Bernie was doing it. Same reason Blue was doing it and does it to other people. You know, you gotta look at the fact that, you know, Carrie is surrounding herself with men who are not good men. I hope Michael is a good man. I don't know if he is or not. But the point of it is, her and Michael really need to... I mean, Sabella's getting triggered right now because she is so fucking worried about Carrie. Because she doesn't want it to happen to another woman. And I posted to Bruce, I posted on his channel, like one of his comments. I told Bruce, I said, you know, if anything happens to Sabella, if you hurt her, or you are somehow involved in harm to her, I will take you out. And I'm not talking on a date, motherfucker.
You know what? That man will squash you like a bug. I'm just telling you, Corky. Your empty threats mean nothing. You're only saying that because you're all the way in Nebraska. I won't fuck with him. I ain't stupid. I'm not going to. We'll leave that for the foolhardy.
Michael has to have the same attitude.
Like, seriously, report everything he says to the cops.
Yep.
Take timestamps, take screenshots, do whatever you have to protect
File
yourself
a
from
report. It's better that the cops have a file that is like this thick.
Which the
You know, 2 or 3 inch file. About the length of Jason's penis.
Also, Michael should be reporting him to his superiors to make sure he knows that there's a psycho stalker who will
Yeah,
stop
you
at nothing
would.
and ruin his life.
Yeah.
Because he's already gotten me fired from one job.
Well, apparently he did contact Michael's superiors, and his superiors had a conversation with Michael, and basically they all laughed about it. I don't know how true that is.
Just make sure that they know what he's going to do, and that he has a history of
They
doing
need to
this
watch all the
psychotic
videos.
shit.
The more
Be
the problem is, I don't think Carrie understands that she needs to take this seriously. The more she downplays this, the more she makes fun of it. Oh, Bruce is a lunchtime. She's a lunchtime. It's fun though. It's fun though.
Double down
No,
like he
it's
did
not
with
funny.
me until Mike had to send me here
It's
to
not
protect
funny.
me because he was threatening to come with his brother to shoot me
It's not
in the middle of the night.
It's not funny.
No, I didn't.
It's not funny, Carrie.
Not at all.
It's not funny, Michael. It's not funny. I don't give a fuck if all your little sycophants with their little wrenches in honestly, your chat think it's funny.
Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of worried about TJ too because
he's in Orlando.
A lot closer.
They know where he is. He knows where he works.
So make sure that your
it's not hard to find where somebody works. all that motherfucker would have to do is sit there and have a picture of TJ on his phone and go to every fucking restaurant and say, "Hey, I'm trying to find my friend Stacy. I owe him $20. You know which restaurant he works at."
Yeah,
and then he'll stalk, and he will stalk.
Be careful, because he stalked Mike for months.
Exactly,
and months until
he
Mike had the
people for months.
Place.
He will find TJ's car. He will follow the car. He will do it for months because he is a fucking... Bruce is a fucking worthless, miserable fucking criminal.
Even AOD, he tried to get AOD fired multiple times.
I don't know why people think it's funny. They're like, "Oh, it's funny, it's funny." It's not funny.
No, it ain't funny.
It's not funny.
I may despise these people, but even I don't
want Derek O'Brien.
I don't want them to happen either. I want them to leave us alone. But at the same time, it's like their problem, our problem has become our problem.
I don't care how much I hate somebody. I don't want anything to happen to them because of the monster I had to deal with for a decade.
Yeah. And
I just want them to be careful and make sure they report everything.
Good morning, Derek.
Like we do every time he says.
How you doing?
See, the thing of it is a predator will watch Carrie's video and he will detect the tone of voice. He will detect certain words. So, for example, I was listening to Carrie, and Carrie said, I'll rewatch this with Michael on A Husband Reacts during the day. She was very specific, and she emphasized the day. That tells a psychopath, retard, criminal like Bruce, oh, I am getting to her because she's afraid. She can't watch this during the nighttime because it's too scary.
No.
Let's say, if you're going to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre, when do you want to watch it? I want to watch it. Rob Zombie fucking corpses all over the place. I'm going to watch that thing high noon, windows open, fucking... bright daylight coming in.
No,
then I'll watch fucking Cannibal Corpse, Rob Zombie, fucking,
you're kind of wasting your breath because Carrie's not going to listen to you. She's not going to listen to you. After all the shit you done said about her, you really expect her to listen? Come on, Corky. Use your brain.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Human Centipede, all that shit, right? Okay, keeping myself into, okay, this is just fantasy. It's a play. It's not real. Blah blah. It's a movie. Blah 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 blah. Slayer, this is not about you. I don't give a fuck about your main account. I don't even know what your main account is because it's not banned, and I've gone and unbanned a lot of people.
Yeah, you did. And you know something? It's just par for the course for you. You just ban people and wonder why you don't have an audience. You don't have an audience because you're a dick and you really think that people are going to fucking listen to you. People don't listen to you. You're not E.F. Hutton, dude.
And I banned a bunch of people today, this afternoon. Slayer, again, this is not about you, you little narcissistic fuck. Now, I know you think it's funny because you're a little shit stirrer, despite the fact that you're probably a 60-year-old man with the mind of a 14-year-old. But,
Hey,
but,
in your hoo-hoo.
I'm having an actual conversation. Then again, I'm also having wine
I can tell.
and trying to listen to Carrie's absolute lack of self-awareness.
You know why he's shirtless? Because he thinks he is hot. He thinks he is stunning. He thinks he is gorgeous. That's what he thinks. He loves his body. And if you can't keep your food down while looking at him, well, that's on you, pal.
As to how serious the situation is, they are way too close to Jacksonville. And the thing of it is like we think we know where Bruce is living, actually, his actual address. But the problem is there's so many fucking the part of Jacksonville he's in right now is the western part. There's so many swamps over there. There's so many woods over there. There's so many little suburbs
That's
dotting
true. That's
everywhere.
100%
Bruce
true.
could literally be living in a shed in the middle of the woods. And we wouldn't know about it. He's probably got somebody he's shacking up with. There's something. I mean, I don't know. Bruce is probably 3 inches. Baby carrot, just like Jason.
No, even less than that.
Yeah, less than that. Less than that. He's got a tiny, tiny skunk ape.
Why did you have to put that man on blast like that? Man, now you're just stirring the fucking pot, Sabella. You're deliberately trying to dog whistle that guy. Hey, you warning Carrie about him, and then you're dog whistling the guy? Tell Micropene just to shut the fuck up. Corky's so pathetic that he won't even mention him. He doesn't even consider him a threat. Facts.
Yes, that's true. He threatened to grape Carrie multiple times in the stream tonight, called her his second wife, and given what I've been through, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, hence the warning. He gaslit Sabella, bombarded her with dick pics, and now mind you, she was 26, not, the 43 or whatever Carrie is. But a lot of the problem
Hey,
is
Andrea,
women will
how you
succumb
doing?
to a strong man because they feel vulnerable and helpless. Bruce is a predator. And because he's not been tagged, but you notice every time he gets tagged by the cops, he cries like a fucking baby.
What's my reaper?
That's true. Carrie, Michael, and TJ record whatever he says, report it to the cops, and remember the castle doctrine is your friend. Poop, I know for a fact right now when you say that, you've never fought a man, and you've never fought a man who's in a psychotic rage. That's why Isabella left, because he threw her into a bookcase.
I've actually been hit closed fist by a man. That's why I'm leery. John would never lay a hand on me, even if I deserved it. You know, I've been hit. I've been hit hard. More times than what should have been. You would think that if you were violently assaulted, you would want to keep your head low and that you wouldn't want to engage. I know full well the capabilities of a man and how hard they can hit. That's why I do everything I can to make sure John never gets angry.
Bruce has some kind of diabetic infection. He has a bad
Bruce, it's who he's crying about, Andrea.
How tall is Bruce?
He's probably a little less than my height.
Okay, so he's like 5'8", 5'7".
Something like that.
Zabella's 5'9", so he's about my height.
Me
He's
too,
not nearly
Chaparita.
as big as he looks. So realistically, I could fucking take him, and I would take him.
Well, I mean, he got into fights with Mike,
I would
and
drag
he would
him
like
across.
literally try to strangle Mike. And you know Mike's a big guy.
Yeah.
And like Mike had to intervene that last day that they took me out.
But I like a challenge. The thing of it is, Bruce really loves to bully women, children,
Yeah,
elderly.
he didn't start trying to beat the shit out of Mike until after Mike had that stomach ulcer, which
No, it isn't, Chaparita.
Extremely vulnerable.
Yes.
It isn't.
See, now Bruce is probably thinking, "Kurt is disabled. I can take him."
You're hearing and
No,
paired. That
Bruce.
is not the same thing.
No.
Like that, like if you remember, Mike would talk about how that stomach thing he had would like really hurt him.
I mean, honestly, Bruce. Michael is kind of a wimp. Mike is kind of a wimp. Not Carrier's Michael, but Mike. The Mike that we're talking about is kind of a wuss. Doesn't have good control of his emotions. I have good control of my emotions.
No, you do not.
But I do show my emotions. I'm kind of like, I am a stoic in a way.
You are. There is nothing stoic about you. There is nothing stoic about you. You're one of the most emotional men I've ever seen. You're not stoic, my dear. Most of the time, I think you need a Midol
Actually, a
or to dig the sand out of your vag.
stoic, because a stoic has good control over their emotions. They still show emotion,
You're a dick.
they're just not overwhelmed by them. Yeah, my Bruce has diabetes and he lies about it. That's why
Yeah.
they make jokes about him having one leg.
Yeah.
But he's got like a missing foot.
No. His legs and feet are like completely like blood red from the diabetes. Like there's no circulation
Are
at
they
all.
thick and fat?
Yes.
Therefore, they are a target.
Yes.
I would suggest if he comes over to your house,
Because like Mike used to tell them, hey, it's a
kick
disease.
him in the knee. Kick him in the knees. See, what you do when you have a target like Bruce, an animal who is incapable of human reason and thought, and they come to attack you, you go for the vulnerable areas. You go for their eyes. You go for their genitalia.
So, like,
In
Mike was
Bruce's
always
case,
trying to get him
you
to
also
do-
go for the. That's true. He doesn't have much genitalia to speak of, so
Sure.
why bother? You're gonna kick him between the legs. He's not gonna feel it because there's nothing there. But his legs, however, you hit that knee, he's gonna go down. You hit it hard enough to crack. What you got to think is most people have never been in a life and death struggle. Carrie, if he comes to your door, it's going to be a life and death struggle, and you better damn well fight like a goddamn wild animal because he will try to
or
hurt
just bring
you.
out the gun.
Huh?
Bring out the gun. It's like Castle Doctrine. He comes to your place. You're defending yourself. He's already threatened to rape you multiple times.
Castle Doctrine. Every time.
Make sure you have copies of the police, like file police reports in the meantime.
And then have copies.
Yes, and
and
like,
be
hey,
like,
this guy
you know,
has threatened to rape me. He showed up my.
Notice they're concentrating on the grape and repeating it over and over and over and over again, trying to freak Carrie out. Man, y'all are low. That's low. Y'all aren't concerned. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just want to freak her out. Y'all don't give a damn. Y'all probably think this shit's funny. Well, I don't happen to share your sense of humor. I don't think any of this crap's funny.
My house.
The bigger
I
the
shot him
file,
because he threatened to
the
rape
bigger
me.
the file the cops get, the more seriously they take it.
Literally everybody here knows. Like all the cops
Yeah,
around
yeah,
here
yeah,
know.
They have a domestic. Okay, so when cops get a domestic violence thing, usually they're thinking, oh, it's just under misunderstanding, or it's just a little argument. They don't understand somebody like Bruce, who is going to. Bruce is going to plot and plan his behavior. He's going to stalk. He's going to do whatever he can to get at you. And you need to have the police understanding what he's about and what he's doing, because that's the only way the cops understand.
Like honestly, I would literally testify in her defense at a trial if she shot him if
Yep.
he showed up at her house.
Same.
Because
Same.
That is how much.
Same.
Like,
Same.
I don't want any other woman to suffer.
We would drive our shit car all the way to fucking Alabama, and we would.
It's a sweet thought, but I don't think you have any credibility. As a matter of fact, I think you would hurt her case.
We'd be right there beside Michael, ready to fucking testify. Yeah, I mean, I think, Carrie, you're an annoying little piece of shit, but I'm not going to wish someone like Bruce upon you. I mean, reality
I would
fact.
not wish him on my worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want her to make sure.
And the fact that you have Blue and Revolver burning and all these other little shits saying shit and whatever, those fuckers need an ass kicking as well. Now, as far as Michael, I mean, I know he did a lot of, roughing up some file cabinets, signing documents and putting documents in the right files and all that other stuff. Maybe he had to move some file cabinets around. I get it. I get it. I get it. He was in the service, but he better damn well know how to handle a gun. He better damn well know how to fight.
As a Marine, he does.
Slayer, I'm not joining your panel because it's a shit show. And I'm talking about serious things right now. No offense to you. But the thing with it is this is getting way too fucking real. Bruce is a horror cow in the waiting. And we've talked about these people. People who fucking, they think it's funny. Somebody takes a knife or a gun or does something. I mean, he could fucking have Carrie swatted. You make up a good enough story to have somebody swatted. You say, "Oh, there's hostages in this house."
Well, I mean, technically, he's tried that with us. He's tried to call cops on us.
Oh, he has.
For noise
yeah.
complaints when I first got here, and that didn't go very well.
And I know we might be overreacting. We're 2,000 miles away.
I'm not overreacting because
no, you're not overreacting because you've experienced the retardation and the horror that is Bruce for 11 years. Carrie has not. I don't think Carrie has ever been in real danger, so she's just kind of laughing it off, She's never in.
As someone, like I said, who has actually been in real danger and had to fight for their life, that's why I'm leery of this whole situation and why you won't see me saying a whole lot about it. Because I do not want to be involved. I just go to that place in my mind that I'm afraid to go. Every time. And I know that if I'm going down, I'm taking somebody with me.
Encountered a wild animal that wants to deliberately kill her.
Hey, no one really matters but cats.
Bruce is that wild animal. And he's a fucking retard.
I would like to remind her that she's got to remember when I was at the hotel, he would contact different family members and different friends, and even
trying to find you.
Yeah, and even Christian brought this up, like, well, maybe they're not, or no, it wasn't Christian, it was TGR brought it up, like, well, maybe, no, it was Drag.
Yep.
Drag said, well, maybe there's a reason all these people were trying to keep her safe from you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, I don't know why they would do that, blah, blah, blah. Because they knew I wasn't lying about the abuse.
He openly threatened to set your cat on fire. He cut up all your clothing, broke all your shit, did everything, trying to wipe her out of existence. That's what a criminal does.
I had to get a new birth certificate, a new ID, all kinds of shit, and like, because all of it is destroyed.
He is a psychopath.
And like, Mike had to help pay for all that shit just to make sure I could start my life again.
And here's the thing. I know how people think of me, and whatever, it's kind of funny. Here's the thing. Sabella's safer with me than she would be in police protection.
Well, Mike is the one who chose you to send me to.
Because I'm fucking crazy.
And plus...
Crazy in love, but just crazy also.
And plus,
I think of me as the Joker
No.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Ain't just a person trying to human.
I'm the motherfucking Batman.
Ha!
I'm the motherfucking Batman. And she's my Batgirl. She's my Robin. She's.
You know what? You are not. I'm tougher than you are by a long shot. And I'm not afraid of much. But even I know when to back down and when to let shit go. Even I do. It's called self-preservation. You might want to look into it.
She's my fucking Wonder Woman. She's my ride or die. And if Bruce does anything to harm her, he's gonna. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube because I'll get banned. I don't think Carrie or Michael have ever faced something like this where they've got an individual who is perfectly willing to hurt them in a physical way. Ryan K., you can go just talk about health or something on your own. Just, I'm not gonna even bother with you. Because you're trying to distract me from the point. Okay, you're done.
No, he won't. He won't, cats.
Because again, we're not oh, it's Corky talking about it. That means we don't have to take it seriously. You need to take it seriously. You need to take it seriously. I will destroy Bruce if he demands to be destroyed.
Yeah, so it's swig it from the bottle, you animal.
That said, I expect Michael to step up and protect his woman. The fact that you can actually find basically the floor plan to the house they're living in on fucking Zillow is a problem. I would also call those two websites that have the you've got cyberbackgroundchecks.com, you've got True People Search, which will give you the address. It's not hard to find, folks. Not hard to find. Mm-hmm. Was not around.
Why don't you have some couth? Pour the shit into a wine tumbler or something. A jelly glass. Don't make it so obvious you're trashy. Fuck. You know, I realize I'm a bit trashy, but you know, I try to have some couth. You don't even try. I saw you in your video spitting everywhere.
Do you know how much I've told Sabella this, and I know some of you laugh, but do you fucking know how much I had to fucking light a candle? How many times?
Thank you, Doo-Doo. I appreciate that.
I'll just say, anointed myself in supplication to dark goddesses demanding that I receive a lover. I'm just saying.
Who the fuck would drink hydrogen peroxide? That's
Lilith
retarded.
would be very upset with me if I
Okay.
cheated on Sabella.
I'll be
So
right
with
back.
segment, and you know, I'm kind. I actually do. I actually do think that in some past life I must have been a priestess of Sekhmet. Honestly, no, this is box wine. It's box wine, lovely box wine.
Pour it in a glass, you fucking asshole. Don't you got a jelly glass or something? A mason jar? You're swilling it right out of the fucking box. Why don't you just get the big box and be done with it? And lay under the fucking tap. And just open the tap when you're thirsty. Shit. Or better yet, just go get some fucking Boone's Farm. Swig it right out of the damn bottle, you wino.
But Carrie, no, ignoring Bruce is not the best thing to do either. What you need to do is you need to, every time he says something or does something, see, what you need to do is not interact with him, but keep tabs on him. See what he posts, see what he does, see what he says, and then write a police report and give it to the police, because the bigger the file, the thicker the file, the more seriously they will take the issue.
Yeah.
Because right now, what it sounds like is the cops are just like, oh yeah, these are two idiots fighting on YouTube. Nobody's gonna take that shit seriously. However, if Bruce has a fucking file, you know, about the size of his penis, if not a little bit bigger, they'll have to take it serious because it's an issue, and TJ needs to be taking it seriously too.
Ugh. Will you just stop your lips from flapping for one little minute? Is your life so empty that you got to get involved in all this damn drama? Is that all? Is that all you fucking live for? Damn.
Because okay, and this is to TJ. Bruce has been known to go after, if he cannot get to his victim, he will go after the victim's spouse. He will go after the victim's child. He has threatened children in Florida before. He has threatened little children under 10 years old with physical violence. Now, TJ has got a daughter. And you look at, there are people, Blue, Revolver Bernie, Salami Nugget, God's Chosen, also known as Alfonso, all these fuckers who think this is funny. They think, yeah, we'll tell Bruce the address of TJ's wife and kid.
No, he wouldn't.
What do you think
None of them
Bruce
guys
would do
would.
to a little girl? I don't even want to think about that.
They would never do that. I happen to know those guys. I thank you to keep their names out of your mouth. You lying sack of shit. Making shit up as you fucking go along. What the hell is wrong with you? Why don't you just fuck off? Don't you have to go be stupid somewhere else? Man, you are grating on my skull like a fucking chainsaw.
I don't even want to think about that. TJ needs to step up and be a fucking man for once in his goddamn miserable life. This ain't a game, people. This is not, a made-for-TV drama. This is real fucking life. That's right, timestamp the threats. No, pooper scooper, it would not be hilarious. And you're a fucking retard if you think that. Yeah, and actually the only reason he didn't go after the daughter and the grandson is because her husband was out of prison, and her husband's basically a gangster. Literally, like, old school motherfucker, like fucking 1980s fucking Ice Cube, motherfucker gonna fuck you up if you fuck with him. Yeah. I dropped my wine lid. There we go. Found it. This is a serious situation you people need to take it seriously.
He doesn't have anything to do with that child's father because he knows that.
Oh, wait. I think this is Bruce. He says, I think you misunderstand. Imagine Bruce's head on your wall, though. Oh, wait. Okay.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of this motherfucker. I don't, something's going on with this guy. I don't know what's going on. I honestly think it's Blue or Revolver Bernie or somebody.
I honestly only want him locked in the deepest, darkest cell available so he can't harm any more women, children, or animals.
He can't control his own behavior. He needs to be controlled.
Same for you.
And part of the problem with police is that they can't really do anything until the perpetrator does something that violates the law to the extent of which they are arrested.
Like, literally, my only point is, call the cops, report every fucking thing he says.
Everything.
Take screenshots, take video clips, do whatever you have to do. Make sure they know, just in case. Because he has threatened to rape her multiple times. He has said she's going to be his second wife.
And he also...
That is a great threat in itself.
He's also pointed out that he has access to guns, multiple guns.
Yes, because, like, when he was threatening me...
Because his brother's a gun nut.
Right. He told Mike that he and Robert were going to come to the house in the middle of the night and kill me and anybody who tried to protect me. Yeah. And that is why Mike was like, yeah, you're getting on the bus the next day and I'm sending you to Nick.
Tomorrow fucking morning. Yeah, how early in the morning was it? Like 4?
It was pretty early.
Yeah.
But, like, that was, like, the straw for Mike. He's like, yeah, you gotta get out of town.
Yeah, imagine Mike is calling me, it's like a fucking Thursday night, and it's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna put her on the bus sometime Monday afternoon, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. I was kind of freaking out, but I was like, oh, shit, okay. Then, not even 10 minutes later, I get another call from Mike. Change of plan.
Yeah.
I'm putting her on the bus tomorrow morning.
Yeah, because in that time period, he got a call, which me and Pete did not know until later.
Bruce was dumb enough to call Mike and tell him
that he and Robert were going to come and kill me in
the
middle of the night.
Him and his brother. Conspiracy to commit murder. Conspiracy to commit murder, which will get you about as much time as murder.
Oh, man, what a mess. What a fucking mess. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand that's why Mike's
Carrie's very sheltered. Michael's very sheltered. These people are so fucking sheltered that you don't understand how real this is. Like, this is not a fucking game.
And, like, for, like, a couple of weeks after he got out of the nut house, because of his suicide threats and his threats to murder me, threats to murder Mike, threats to murder the cat.
I go to the restroom real quick. Feel free to keep talking.
He was sending Mike all kinds of emails saying, oh, if you're protecting her, I'm going to kill you and everybody in the house, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't until he literally heard Robert, his brother, say that he would help him murder me. And then later on he calls and says, oh, we're going to come there in the middle of the night, I'm going to kill her and anyone who tries to protect her. That he was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this anymore. And he called Nick up and he's like, hey, I'm sending her tomorrow morning, you better be ready. because I can't keep her here because I can't protect her anymore. So yes, please take this seriously. Please take any threat he makes against you seriously and report it. I don't care if I hate your guts and wish you would die. I would not wish the things I went through with him on anybody, not even my worst enemy. Because he's a monster of the highest order and he does not care who he has to hurt to get what he wants. And if you think rape is out of his capability, no, not even close. Like, saying you're his second wife is a great threat in itself.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
Okay.
Carrie's very sheltered. Michael's very sheltered. These people are so fucking sheltered that they don't understand how real this is. Like, this is not a fucking game.
Hang on. I want to see
and
something.
And, like, for, a couple of weeks after he got out of the nut house because of his suicide threats and his threats to murder me, threats to murder Mike, threats to murder the cat.
I go to the restroom real quick. Feel free to keep talking.
He was sending Mike all kinds of emails saying, oh, if you're protecting her, I'm going to kill you and everybody in the house, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't until he literally heard Robert, his brother, say that he would help him murder me. And then later on he calls and says, oh, we're going to come there in the middle of the night, I'm going to kill her and anyone who tries to protect her. That he was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this anymore. And he called.
When I told my ex-husband that I never wanted to see him again and to please leave me alone, you know what he said to me? People like you don't deserve to live. I couldn't go anywhere in town without looking up and finding him there. I couldn't go to the grocery store. Couldn't go to the grocery store. Couldn't go out with friends. I couldn't do anything without finding him there.
Nick up and he's like, hey, I'm sending her tomorrow morning. You better be ready. Because I can't keep her here because I can't protect her anymore. So yes, please take this seriously. Please take any threat he makes against you seriously and report it. I don't care if I hate your guts and wish you would die. I would not wish the things I went through with him on anybody, not even my worst enemy. Because he's a monster of the highest order and he does not care who he has to hurt to get what he wants. And if you think rape is out of his capability, no, not even close.
That's a very heinous thing to say about someone. You better have your facts straight. I'm not saying that you're not a victim. But you better have your facts straight when you accuse someone of that. There seems to be an awful lot of those accusations flying around.
Like, saying you're his second wife is a great threat in itself.
Yep.
God dang. Did you see how big she was?
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta stop.
Yeah, the thing, well, and thankfully you have tomorrow off, so you're going to be able to just relax all day if you need to. And you're right, Ralts. Slayer does not understand that him having an open panel doesn't mean having a platform like creeps like Bruce. Like, you are literally letting somebody come onto your fucking panel and basically talk about how he wants to commit sexual assault upon a woman who he hates. Like,
yeah, he mentioned
that's
several
not
times
clickbait. That's criminal behavior.
He mentioned several times, and
that's.
Yep. Well, that's okay. He ultimately got what he deserved. He did. So, I don't have to worry about him ever again. Ever.
It's not that stream how, oh, Michael must like to hate fuck her. I would like to hate fuck her. That's grape. He wants to grape you. He has mentioned it repeatedly.
That is criminal behavior. That is criminal behavior.
It's not a bluff considering what he did to me.
Oh my god, it enrages. It's enraging. It's enraging. And the fact that Sabella is willing to trigger herself so that she can, warn Carrie, who's not fucking taking it seriously. It's like it's like a teenager yelling to a child, don't go into the woods, there's something that's going to bite you. And there the teenager is, with one arm and a stump going, hey, I almost got taken by this thing. Don't be like me, stay out of the fucking woods. And Carrie's like, I'm a child, I know better.
Ah, shut up, Corky. Yeah, y'all ain't got to worry about that son of a bitch. He died in 2012 at the hands of his 21-year-old bride and her lover. I warned him that was going to happen. I warned him, but he didn't listen.
I'm almost 5 years old. I know better than you. Even though you're 18, I'm going to go walk in the woods. Carrie, you need to take this fucking deadly serious. You have not grown up the way me and Sabella have. You do not understand. I am not even going to start. No, Candid, we're not talking about that stuff. The only reason I'm doing a video now is because I'm trying to impress upon Carrie the necessity of taking this seriously. Because 6 months from now, I don't want Carrie in the ICU making a video saying, God damn it, I wish I would have listened to Corky and Stabby. As much as I fucking hate them, I wish I would have listened. I don't want 6 months from now, Michael saying, yeah, the funeral for Carrie is, happening tomorrow, and, at the church, and, I just wish we would have listened to Nick and Sabella. I don't want them saying, I don't want either of those things happening. What I want is if Bruce shows up at your fucking door, that you blow his fucking brains out, and that there's a fucking police file on him that fucking thick, so the cops say, yep, obvious case of self-defense. Obvious fucking case. And because he crosses state lines, guess who will also be involved? The FBI. The FB fucking I. As bad as this video is making me look, I will happily show it to the FBI saying, yep, on, May 17th, 2025, I made a video warning her. And I made a previous video on May 2nd warning her.
The last time he tried to rape her on a live stream.
And she's seeing these live streams. She's making commentary about these live streams. And she's going, it's funny. No, Carrie, you need to fucking take it seriously.
An hour-long video just to freak someone out. That's all this is. It sounds like he's concerned, but he's not. They want to freak her out. They want to, and they're enjoying this. They are enjoying this, and pardon me, Mountain Dew do make me burpy.
It is guilt by association because he keeps bringing Bruce on and hyping it up. He keeps hyping it up because he
hey,
wants
Deviant, how you doing?
Because if something does happen, what he's going to do is he's going to call up the reporters. Hey, I talked to both the victim and the perpetrator. Oh, I need to be interviewed. I'm going to be famous. Oh. These idiots think that they're going to be fucking YouTube famous, which basically doesn't mean jack shit. It's just, oh my God, it's just this so fucking aggravating that you people will not fucking take me seriously. Simply because of who I am. I am warning everybody. Yeah, Slayer's a fucking retard. It needs to stop. It really, really needs to stop. And I mean, the FBI will be looking at VPNs. They'll be trying to figure out how all this, plays together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the geek room is constantly showing evidence and understands the seriousness of it. See, here's, I think, part of the problem. You've got people on YouTube who think that they're calling out Lil's cows, and they think they've got everything figured out. But all these, like, reaction video people, they come from all different walks of life. The problem with Carrie is that she is a spoiled little woman who's probably never endured any real hardship. And she thinks she's tough. She thinks she's got it all figured out because, by golly, she's watched Buffy a couple times in a row, and she knows that a 5'1" woman can take down several 6'3", 300-pound men easily without breaking a sweat because, by golly, the TV shows that it's true. Carrie, this isn't a TV show. This is real life. This is real life. And you need to take this.
I doubt that seriously. Nobody's that dumb. Only you're that dumb.
Seriously. Yeah. Bruce is mentally, emotionally unstable. He is spiritually unstable and defective because he literally said in Slayer's chat that he's the reincarnation of the prophet Joshua or something. Elijah.
He's pulling a Shanny.
Mm-hmm. He's pulling a Shanny.
He's delusional and he's pulling a Shanny.
I mean, I know I've said that I was brother to Christos, but I mean, even that was like a fucking parody.
Hey, Blade, how you doing, hon?
The problem is, a criminal like Bruce, he believes his own bullshit, just like Shanny believes her own bullshit. Just like John Wayne Gacy bought his own bullshit. All these worthless, miserable fucking criminals believe their own bullshit. Like, Nick, how do you know so much about criminals? Are you a criminal? No, because I've been harassed and stalked by criminals, so I had to start studying them. And I've studied them. I've had to study them for damn near 20 years, figuring out how they think and how they work and how they operate. Because just as the criminals have been hunting me, I've been hunting the criminal. And motherfuckers, I'm not going to punch down. I'm not going to punch sideways. I'm punching up. The body cam footage where he plays victim.
Yeah, and Mike tells the cops, no, he has tormented that woman. He has tormented her. He has abused her. He threatened to murder the cat. He threatened to set the cat on fire last night. I had to hide the cat so she wouldn't die.
Exactly. Bruce, like any criminal, plays on the ignorance of others. He uses ignorance as a weapon. Right now, he's using, it's just YouTube. It's just free speech. It's just the natural fighting that they do on YouTube in the review community. I didn't mean any of it. No, until he fucking does it.
Like, he would have literally killed my other cat if Mike hadn't have hit her in his room.
Yeah. Huh?
And locked her away so he wouldn't hurt her.
Bruce wants the cops and the authorities to allow him the opportunity.
Hey, Mercury.
To do harm to you, Carrie. And then he'll try to excuse himself.
Yeah,
or he'll flee.
He'll say it's her fault because she made him do it, and she was mean to him, so he had to break her.
Or she wanted it, you know. Yeah, Carrie thinks Teddy Bear is fucking evil. She has no fucking idea. Bruce makes Teddy Bear look like an actual fucking teddy bear. Yeah, I said it.
When Mike said that he brought demons into the house, he was not being metaphorical.
He was not being hyperbolic.
Yeah, he was talking about how much of a monster he is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And see, the fucking thing is like I know Jordan Peterson said, men should be monsters, men should be monsters. No, sorry, Jordan. Men are not monsters. Monsters are not men. I've watched I've watched Supernatural for fucking 15 fucking years, and I know the difference between a man and a monster.
So Supernatural is a documentary? Since when? Since when? I thought you had to read books and do research in order to be a demonologist. And to know your shit. I didn't know you just pulled it off a TV show. Damn, I've been doing it wrong.
And if I gotta go Dean Winchester on Bruce's ass, I fucking will. Yes, her head is on my lap. She's not giving me a blowjob. I have pants on, you fucking freaks.
Well, you're the one who put it out
I
there.
need some comfort.
She's getting triggered because this is intense. Because she's letting herself be triggered. Trying to save another woman from the pain and the suffering that she had to endure. When she had cataracts, Bruce was literally plotting and planning on moving her out to a trailer, basically out in the middle of the woods. A good 5 or 10 miles from civilization.
Yeah, and Mike is the only reason that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because Mike is one who says that he get me surgeries, and then he wouldn't even help me with the surgeries. And Mike and Amanda and Allison, they had to help me with the surgeries.
And he was putting
and he was poisoning my food. And Mike caught him doing it one day after I was like, "Hey, Mike, something's not right. The food tastes wrong. Please check, do something." And he would watch him, and then he caught him doing it, poisoning my food, so I wouldn't be able to eat. And then after that, Mike just started buying me fast food, so I would have something to eat.
Well, we both have had a lot to drink tonight, but that doesn't change the fact that we're speaking the truth. I know it's okay. You're okay.
I just don't want anyone else to have to suffer under him.
I know. She needs to take this seriously. She's gonna have to. Krista, we don't want this video to be light. It's not a light subject. It's dark. It's very dark. And the problem is, Carrie wants to sit there and act like, oh, I have a gun. I can protect myself. No. Bruce is also going to have a weapon. And he's going to what he's going to try to do is he's going to wait till you don't even know he's out there. And then he's going to be like hiding behind a bush or the side of the house or a tree or something. He's going to wait for you to come out. Then he's going to fucking shoot you. Then he's going to fucking do something. Because that's what criminals do. We listened to Slayer's video and we listened to Carrie's. And before Carrie was even, I'd say, a quarter into the video between Slayer and Bruce, not even a quarter into it, Carrie was like, I can't handle this. I have to go. So, Krista, just watch the beginning of it. Also, you got to go to Carrie's channel, Lord Housewife,
Christy
and
Claw.
watch it. There's also this one guy, Slayer Chaos or something, Slayer Cow, who basically keeps egging Bruce on, and Bruce is basically claiming that he's going to grape Carrie. He has Carrie's address. He knows where she lives. And we're trying to warn her. Mm-hmm. No. That's right. Sabella left comments into Carrie's live stream tonight where he starts threatening to grape her multiple times. She only got to the first time where he said it and she couldn't handle it. After that, I commented...
I just don't know what to fucking say. I don't. And he keeps saying it over and over and over and over again. He just won't drop it.
I commented, have you gotten to the part where he says that he's going to make Carrie his second wife? Then she couldn't handle it. She said, I've had enough of this. I'm going to do a husband reacts with this with Michael tomorrow during the day. She was very specific during the day. See, the thing of it is the criminal is going to listen to inflections. The criminal is going to listen to tone of voice. The criminal is looking for anything that's going to indicate that his prey is afraid. Because if she's afraid, that means she's going to panic, and that means she's not going to be able to protect herself. But yet at the same time, she kept trash-talking me and Sabella. Saying, oh, but they're overreacting. I know what I'm doing. Da, 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 da. Na, 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 na. You got to understand.
Or being wary means that you're going to be prepared. And you'll leave nothing to chance. Sometimes the worst thing you can do is corner a wounded animal. They tend to bite the hardest.
Stan Carey is not that mature, right? Like I'm 50. Sabella's gonna be 39 this year. Carrie, I think, is like 40. How old is she?
She's like 40, 41, something like that.
41.
She's a couple years older than me.
Yeah. But you can hear it in her voice and you can see it in her actions. She's not mature. She's not that much mature. She's maturing. She's way, way less mature. And the fact that Michael, her husband, has not been more vocal about the situation, that troubles me. And you can literally go to her address on Zillow and you can see the layout of the house. You know damn well Bruce has gone to Zillow and looked at the layout of the house and been like, oh, what windows can I break into? What doors can I break into? What's outside the house that I can hide behind? You know, what's across the street? What's behind the house? Like, he's doing tactical shit right now, and yes, it's probably doubtful that he's going to show up in Alabama, but even the possibility of it needs to be looked at. The problem I worry about is if he's living somewhere for free,
Yeah.
then he probably is saving up those disability checks. Because, you know, he didn't start this shit up again until, like, what, a couple months ago?
Yeah. It's been a couple months. I
Yeah.
have to alert everybody at my job about threats he's made against us.
So, what I wager he's doing is he's probably saving up his money. Like, when I saved up the money for my PT Cruiser, it was about $2,000. Didn't take me very long at all. It took me a couple of months. And I had $2,000. It's not going to take $2,000 to get down to Alabama from Jacksonville. No. And he already has access to guns. He may already have a gun. He may already have an ammo because his brother has guns and ammo.
Yeah.
No.
And that's something that made Mike send me here is because he said both him and Robert would show up one night and just kill all of us.
Yep.
If Mike tried to touch me.
Yep. Now,
He didn't stop stalking.
maybe.
He didn't stop stalking Mike's house until after Amanda's ex got out of prison.
Yeah.
And went like full psycho and like, hey, you
Yeah.
come near my family, I'll kill you.
Yeah, and you know, her ex is a big black dude about a little over 6 feet.
And he did, I don't know, like
Who's
10
jacked
years,
and violent.
And he did
is
years
like,
for
yeah.
dealing. And he,
Yeah. Yeah. Not a problem.
And he's like, yeah, you touch anybody I care about, you're dead.
Yep. I'm the same way. I'm not afraid of prison. Bruce does anything to Sabella, you know, I'm dealing with the motherfucker the way an animal needs to be dealt with. Sorry, just saying. I really hope I don't have to do it, but I will. No. Yeah, and police here know about Bruce. We've talked to them before. And, you know. But Alabama and Orlando are a lot closer. I'm worried about Orlando too. Because the thing of it is Bruce is putting pieces together and then he's going to go looking for somebody. Yeah, Castle Doctrine is her friend. Same with TJ.
Just keep a piece on you at all times in case a psycho fucker shows up.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Because I don't want anyone else to have to suffer with.
You're at home all the time? Doesn't matter. Keep the piece on you. Keep it on you. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Because I really just don't know.
Absolutely. Corky, if you're not afraid of prison, why'd you pee your pants? That shows definite fear. I'm not going to say that I would have any less of a reaction, but, you know, just admit you were scared. I'd be scared too. There's no shame in it. There is shame in peeing your pants. Damn. You should have went to the bathroom before you left.
Like, it really feels at this point like I'm yelling at a dog to stay out of the busy street. And meanwhile, the dog is just, you know, just, its tongue is hanging out. Its eyes are just, you know, glazed over. And it's just, you know, it's just so excited to be outside. But it's in the middle of a 4-lane highway and there's semis and trucks and cars and everything else coming, backwards and forwards. But the dog is like, and you're screaming at the dog, come back here, come back here, come back here. And the dog's just like, ah. It's like, Carrie, please, for God's sakes, don't be a dumbass dog and get yourself run over. Because that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, hearing him make threats to Carrie and others triggers the CPTSD. Because she sees it's happening to another woman, and she doesn't want that to happen. She actually cares. Now, I know sympathy and empathy and compassion isn't something a lot of the review community has a lot of. And maybe that needs to change. Maybe that needs to change.
You know what? I do have empathy for Sabella. I wouldn't want to be treated like shit either. I'm sorry that happened to her. I am, genuinely. I know how it feels. Max used me as a punching bag. I know you don't believe me, but it's true. And he followed me everywhere I went. Yep. I'm sorry that ever happened to you.
It really needs to stop with these people. At this point, I mean, I don't know what else we can say. I'm hoping people close to Carrie take this seriously. I'm hoping her husband Michael takes this seriously. So I've been going about this an hour, and I feel like I need to just like.
Yeah, send it. I mean, we made a point.
We've said all we can say.
Keep staying close. Make sure you report everything.
Yeah.
Don't forget to be vigilant, even if you think it's an empty threat. You never know.
Take everything he does deadly serious, because he is a criminal.
And take every precaution you can.
He is a psychopath. His goal is to make you afraid. Don't be afraid, but be vigilant, and protect yourself, and do what you have to do. Know the laws. I mean, I'm not sure how far Alabama is from Jacksonville, Florida, but it needs to be dealt with. And also, I would also report the stuff to Jacksonville Police Department as well. If he crosses state lines, immediately contact the FBI, because the FBI is the one that has jurisdiction in regards to interstate. That way they can put two and two together. They can go, back in 2023, he was harassing and attacking his ex-wife, Sabella Shepard. Oh, and now in 2025, now he's attacking this Carrie woman who is also associated with Sabella. Huh. Looks like we have a serial harasser. Looks like we have a serial abuser. That's the only way it's going to go down. And it has to go down.
Teddy Bear, go fuck yourself. Because I don't talk about that monstrous piece of shit.
He has me blocked. I can't see him.
I don't talk about that monstrous piece of shit unless he shows up and starts talking about us and making threats towards us.
Teddy Bear,
other people.
You are so much a coward. I'll beat your ass too, Teddy Bear. I'll beat your fucking ass too. I'll go fucking bitch on your goddamn ass, motherfucker.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Talk shit about me all you want. I don't give a fuck. The minute you say anything about Sabella, you're gonna piss me off. Yeah, Teddy Bear is the one who doxed Carrie.
Just as much of a piece of rapist, woman abusing piece of shit as he is. all he can do is attack women and rape them and abuse them,
Yep.
including his own sister who he abused, and she
Yep.
filed charges against him.
Yep. Yeah,
Like,
last
at
time.
least I am willing to say, hey, I may not like you, but I don't want anything bad. Like, I don't want you to be raped or beaten or tortured the way I was. At least I have that kind of human dignity to not say.
Well, and you know what's really disturbing? What's really disturbing is these mentally unwell people like 21, like Slayer, like Teddy Bear, etc., and Revolver Bernie, Bruce, other people. They're making excuses for a criminal because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Bruce to do something to you or to Carrie. Because then that way,
like
they're not responsible.
If something happens to us.
Exactly. They accomplish their goal, but then nothing goes back to them. Problem is, receipts, motherfucker. Receipts.
And don't think we're not taking screenshots of every fucking threat he makes towards me, towards us, towards Carrie, towards whoever the fuck. I don't care who he's threatening. I don't care if he's threatening somebody I would like to see burn in the eternal lake of fire.
Every time.
I would not stand for him threatening that person because he's a monster.
Every time he says something about Carrie, we screenshot it. Every time he says something about Speller, we screenshot it. Every time, because we know what he is. And the problem is, it's like, see, we're looking at TJ, Carrie, and Michael and some of y'all others. We're looking at you like you're a bunch of couple of little fucking kids in a playground sandbox. And you think, oh, you're having all kinds of fun. Then you start throwing sand at a fucking goose, and we're the older kids. We're like, oh shit, now they're fucking with the goose. Because we know what the goose is capable of. We know what the goose is going to do. The goose is going to walk over there and start pecking you with its beak as hard as it fucking can. And it's going to fucking try to kill you. And we're like, oh shit, we need to deal with that goose. But we need you little shitheads who don't understand what's going on to fucking understand what's going on. Understand that motherfucker's going to do something to you. And he ain't playing. And see, that's the thing. Carrie's not gone through any serious fucking problems. Alcohol rehab, that's not even on the fucking top 10. That's not even on the top 20 of pain and suffering. You want pain and suffering? Try being SA'd.
For years.
For years.
Well, you cannot defend yourself, literally.
Yeah.
Because you were literally had alcohol poured down your throat.
Yeah.
To the point where you cannot consent, you cannot fight back.
Come on, Sabella. Come on. It wasn't too long ago you drunkenly took your boyfriend's little fella in your mouth on camera. Drunk as a skunk. Don't bullshit me. It's like saying John holds me down and shotguns me to death.
Where if
her teeth are ruined because of the alcohol. She drinks too much and she vomits. And that's on light alcohol. That's on something a little stronger than beer. Hard liquor, she can't fucking handle that.
There are a lot of things that I cannot eat or drink afterward.
The fact that he did this, the fact that Bruce did this to Bruce, you do anything to her, or do anything that leads to her being harmed, I will drive myself down to Jacksonville, and I will handle you myself. I will fucking come for you. As God is my witness.
You fucking idiot.
That's that.
Clash of the Titans
about
there.
70 minutes, and we need to try to chill out for a while so we can actually get some sleep. But I am fucking running your purse. And if you do something to Carrie, I will be right there beside Michael, ready to fuck you up.
Oh, isn't that nice? You weren't white knighting for Carrie. You were fucking trying to freak her out. And you're about as tough as a toad's belly. Don't even fucking do me. Oh my God, you are so fucking dumb. You're dumb, 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 dumb. All right, there's nothing new here. Let's see, graveyard flowers. Here's some new ones. Graveyard Flowers has all things Shanny. Has them all set up for me so I can just show them to you. Oh, Blade. So please like, share, and subscribe.
I can't see you. Want to put out a very important message. If you have someone that has my name, authentically Shanny for Christ, on Twitter or YouTube or Instagram, and they're being unkind to you or saying mean things to you, it isn't me. There is someone who's impersonating me right now. So a bunch of people could think that I'm this horrible person. It's been done to me.
Impersonating you? I'm not high enough to buy that one. Here, let me finish this off. Maybe let me smoke a little more and see if I start believing your bullshit.
A million times. That's why a bunch of people don't like me, because of this impersonation that's been going on for years. But no, it isn't me. I don't do that. I don't go on people's channels and say bad things to them. You know, if I want to say something, I keep it on my channel. You know, make sure it's all like free speechy good. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's an impersonator going on in me. I know there's one on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it now. But definitely on that one, there is a person impersonating me. My husband just found someone who impersonated me. Yeah. Thank you, shame on the trolls. So, anyway,
Hey, Lucifer Almighty.
I am making sure. Oh, there's something. Is the one on Twitter sexy for Christ? That is someone who is using my own material that was paywalled, and yeah, it's not really me, even though it is my material. But anyway,
Your material? It's your nudes. It's your nudes. Before you got as big as you are now. You fat witch. And for all of you who have perused Sexy for Christ and the pictures therein, I tortured my husband with it. I didn't get none for a while.
It's just been, whenever I start getting happy, whenever I start, feeling like I'm getting somewhere, these fucking assholes do this, and they like start attacking people and say and making it seem like it's me, and I don't go out of my way to attack people. I really
Yeah,
don't. I don't need to. I can
Foodie
say what
beauty.
I feel and give my opinion like a big girl,
Mhm.
and let the universe take care of the rest. I don't go out of my way to attack people.
Now when them two are bumping uglies, that their balls are slapping together. You know that they're slapping together. Like one of them clacker toys, bouncing off their butt cheeks and then bouncing back together.
People, that's not my type of thing. Um, that's what trolls do. That's what bad people do. That's what pieces of shit people do. And I'm not that person. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not gonna go out of my way to hurt people. You know what I mean? Um, so, and they're all saying lies, excuses, blah 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 blah, because they're all on it. Like, I'm just blocking you guys because all you want is just to like argue, and I'm just not wasting my time on people like you. Um, what am I having for dinner?
That's without a
Well,
doubt.
I
Now, in the videos that I've seen, he can't get up in there and he can't maintain an erection. How are they having all this sex? Good Lord, that wart in the middle of her forehead's casting a shadow. Damn, bitch.
am I am thinking of having some meatball subs tonight. Maybe like with a side of broccoli. Not meatball subs you get at a place. No, like homemade. I was thinking about that because like I'm feeling very anemic. Like I can like my arm is fucking bruised up to hell. You see that shit? Guess what? I have no idea how my arm got bruised like that. It's crazy. And it is. It's like I got attacked by aliens in the middle of the night.
Very strange.
But
Take those stupid ass ears off. Sometimes I wear ears whenever I'm at at my flea market, but that's at the fucking flea market. That's at the flea market. It's part of a costume. I wear all kind of costumes. And Channy, you are not cute. Not with that greasy ass hair, that greasy ass fucking forehead, the dark circles all the way around your eyes. Oh my god, you're like something out of a fucking fever dream. Shit. You scare my sleep paralysis demons. You do. And some of my other demons. I'm just going to leave that up there. So not scared the last one.
Homemade meatballs are the best. I know what you mean. I need to. Yeah, right?
Lots of garlic. Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Get a nice fresh bulb of garlic and a nice sweet onion for the meatballs. You know what I mean?
Good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I do.
Hell yeah. That sounds so good. You know? So, I'm thinking about that tonight. You know, for dinner. But I haven't done my dinner yet. I'll be honest. I've been feeling like garbage. Garbage, man. Like, I've.
Well, you sort of look like garbage. So it all evens out. You think? That's what I think. It's nice to see that you take the normal amount of pride in your appearance by wearing a dirty ass fucking t-shirt, not combing your fucking hair, not washing your fucking hair, not washing your fucking face, and just looking nasty.
I've been having really bad, like a fibro flare, and it's, oh God, it's so bad. I know I see it in my face. Like I look pale as shit in my face. Pale as shit. So I know I'm anemic. You know, because I'm bruising in weird fucking places for no fucking reason. I know, right?
Bitch, I'm anemic. Oh my God, it's not something that'll kill you. You know, before we deployed, I was bruising up, you know, kind of bad. You know, because, you know, training, I was bruising up. And my team chief at the time, he's worried about me, and he had me checked for cancer. And he found out that I was anemic. You know what they did? Gave me some iron pills, sent me on my way. I was good to go. I was good to go. And they were mega doses of iron that bound me the hell up.
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling very well. And my hip, oh my God. Never get arthritis in the hip. It is the worst. So I've been dealing with that. And it really, in all honesty, it makes you really super depressed. When you have so much pain, it's like, when is this gonna end? Like, and like I'm having like these electrical shocks in my hand, and it feels like my body is pulsing. It's the weirdest feeling. Like, don't get fibromyalgia, folks, you know. You know what, Maya? I need a mod. You have been updated to mod. Wait. I give you the wrong mod. There we go. You have been updated to mod. I'm not dealing with you. All I'm gonna do is point you as really gross. Um, Jesus. Yeah, girl world. I'll mod you. There we go. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. Get a hold of yourselves. You use any opportunity to attack a female. You incel pieces of shit. Like, calm your asses down. Jesus. This is not how you get a girl, okay? To get a girl is not like being angry and all like fucking puffed out all the time. Maybe just be a little gentle and like talk to them and like say nice things to them. Being aggressive to a woman is not a turn on. In fact, it's a red flag. So, quit your fucking shit. You misogynist pieces of shit. I did nothing to any of you. Um.
All right. Child abuse notwithstanding, you're an awful human being who's lazy, good for nothing, except consumption. My cats perform a vital service. They catch mice, and they're my companions. Meatball's a good companion when she wants to be. She's a little bitch the rest of the time. You are worthless. Totally, completely, and utterly. The only thing you're good at is being parasitic. Sorry, not sorry.
Your trolls are not all men. Oh, dear one, the majority of them are. The majority of them have penises they want to use on a woman, but they never could, because they treat women like shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling like shit. But yeah, there's this fucking asshole like impersonating me, probably a few. Let me just be honest,
You
but it
headed to
isn't
the lake
me.
of
Like I honestly do
fire.
not go out of my way to like attack people. I don't go out of my way to say mean things to people. I don't jump on people's case. I don't go to other people's channels. In fact, if I'm on someone's channels, I'm usually one of those quiet viewers.
You know something? That's a bunch of bullshit. How many people have you sentenced to hell last week? How many people have you said are going to be in a lake of fire, going to hell, that God's going to get? Oh my God, you freaking hypocrite. You liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh my God, your pants should be smoldering constantly in an unquenchable fire. Because you lie all the time. You lying liar that lies.
I usually don't participate in chat. I'll be honest. And it's probably because, mainly I'm participating on chat when I'm live streaming. So, like, me wanting to chat when I'm not live streaming is probably a no go, to tell you the truth. You kind of need a little break from the constant noise of voices, because you can get a little schizophrenic sometimes with that. Sometimes you need a little break from the internet, a little refresher. Like me, I've been watching. Oh God, this is okay. First of all, the game sucks. Spoiler alert. The new Doom, the Dark Ages. It sucks. It sucks.
There are little elements that are cool.
There's little elements that are cool, but otherwise, the gameplay is very linear.
Yeah.
It's just straightforward. It looks like it was made for someone who was probably like 9, 10. Because they don't even hide the shields and shit anymore. They don't even try. Instead, they have these like little pink and blue like pillars that go out in the sky so you can see them beforehand. So you can't even search them out, which is one of the elements that made the Ancient Doom pretty fucking cool, because you had to search for fucking shit when you were low on supplies. Now it's all fucking in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's mostly gray and red, just different shades of gray and red. There's not much nuance. There's not much of a story. The story's meh. And the fighting it looks like it was just rehashed from the 2016 Doom. It sucks.
It looks like the 2016
Yeah.
all over again.
Yeah.
But the new weapons are fucking crazy cool, and the mech, that's awesome.
You want to have your take on it?
Yeah.
On the new Doom?
Well, yeah. How you doing? What Shani said is 100% correct. The only thing I would add to it is that there's new weapon additions. One of them is a fucking bone crusher gun, where it literally, I guess, as you kill enemies, you get ammo for it, and it uses bones as fucking bullets. That's fucking cool.
Rev, your input is not needed here. Can you please just fuck off?
The stake gun is cool too.
Yeah. But it's little elements that are nice, but it's mostly meh. I wouldn't purchase it.
This seems like a prototype to something bigger to me.
It does seem like a prototype.
They might want to do Hexen, and this is the beginning of that.
They might want to fucking give some fucking real good updates to it. The game seems unfinished, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, it is not. It's brand new.
I mean,
but
no, I didn't let him eat today. He's starving as usual.
Oh shit.
No, we have problems sometimes with food guys with me overeating food. It's not her.
Oh my God.
It's like there is no issue that I've ever had with Shani where I was like, oh, you fucking ate all the food. That's not her. That's me. And especially now because I'm on Seroquel, which is known to make people binge eat. It's horrible. And I wish I didn't have to be on chemicals. Hi, Red Sonja. That's a great name. That's like the first Arnold movie. But anyway, she doesn't have any issue with overeating. I'm not.
Good old Seroquel. I was on that for years. I got up to 250. Oh boy, did my butt get massive. Woo-wee. Oh, my butt was large and in charge. Big ol' ass.
Kidding. There's times when the last time it was fucking tortillas. I didn't even notice how many I ate over a period of 2 days because we had tzatziki sauce. So I like to take a fucking tortilla and dump it in tzatziki sauce, and I had eaten like 6 of them, and I didn't even realize it. See?
7.
Okay, 7. So anyway, there you
She
go.
counts.
Like that's the deal. Shani has no overeating problem.
I had 1 serving. I
remember. No.
There's other things too, but I don't. It's such a sore subject at this point.
Yeah, but they make it like
Cause it's like I'm just like, oh, let me go out and get this item. Oh, it's gone. What do you mean it's gone? I ate it all. How do you eat all of that fast? I do. But anyway. It's happened a lot of times. It's like, you could at least save me half.
Shut up, Shani.
Anyway, yeah. There's someone impersonating me. I'm not that person. Like I said, I don't go.
Shani. Shut up. And when I was on Seroquel, I was also on a lot of other meds that made me very prone to eat. Very prone to eat. Whew, I'm so glad I got the doctor I got now. I thank God for him. Anyhow, yeah, you get ravenously hungry. You do. Ravenously hungry. I mean, robo munchies. My doctor asked him what it felt like. I said, robo munchies. Not just the munchies you get from smoking weed. Robo munchies. When it turns you into a plague of locusts. And you can't help yourself.
Go out of my way to attack people. I never would. It's stupid, it's immature, and it's a waste of time. Like, people are going to be themselves, regardless of what you say or think would be the proper way of being. Some just don't want to learn. Some want to just be immature children for the rest of their life. I, on the other hand,
Hey,
I don't.
Stella.
I just, you know, want to have fun with my free time, not linger on bullshit that doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I gotta get dinner made. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm a hungry girl.
You're always hungry.
I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna try to be on later. It's gonna be game. It's gonna be probably Fallout 4. We've been wanting to play Fallout 4. So anyway, it's been real. Peace and Maranatha, my lovelies.
Pizza marijuana.
Don't hate me. I'm not a bad
I'm
boogie
pretty good,
person.
Stella.
Anyway,
Can't complain.
I'm a cute, cuddly kitty cat.
You are.
But, you know, sometimes it's necessary to claw motherfuckers' eyes out because they're.
Yep, I'm getting closer and closer to my goal weight. I'm down to 165. I'm exactly 45 pounds from goal. I'm exactly 40 pounds from goal. And if I remember correctly, the last 40 pounds was the hardest 40 pounds. So,
Fucking with the cat too much, you know what I mean? Bye.
next. Chatty Files Archive. Reviewing Foodie again. No, we'll go around that one. We'll come back to that one. Not to fear Medicaid cuts.
A trend on YouTube, and I really don't.
Put your titty away, you skank. I don't want to see that shit. My viewers don't want to see that shit. Unless you're a sicko. You sicko.
Don't like it. So basically, the people who are disabled on YouTube, they have a tendency of getting a lot of trolls, right? So the trolls right now are coming out with complete misinformation and trying to scare the people who have disabilities that your Medicaid is about to be cut, your services that Medicaid provides for you is going to be cut, you're no longer going to have services, blah 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 blah. Well, I have good news for those who are disabled. I researched the Medicaid cuts, and yes, they are doing Medicaid cuts and requiring work requirements, but for the disabled, you are exempt. They're not cutting your services. They aren't taking away your services. You're not gonna be left without having any services and not knowing what to do. That is a lie the internet is trying to push. I figure it's probably more of a liberal-based media that's trying to push this narrative that the people who are in need are gonna lose their benefits, because you're not. Okay, you go to the doctor, you talk to your social workers, you have nothing to worry about because
Okay, Shani research. This is what she does. She half-ass read an article, or it's just what she thinks. Did I get it right? Did I get it right?
we have a system to know who's disabled and not disabled. So you may have to go through a little bit more testing, a little bit more, having to have this, done and this done. But as long as you're honest and you're true and you're not messing around or lying on your paperwork, you're going to be fine. To the disabled people, you're going to be fine. This fear-mongering is just to fearmonger, and I think it's really lousy that a bunch of people on the internet are literally trying to fearmonger people with disabilities and put misinformation out there, when people with disabilities, we need help.
Yeah, right. I understand that one.
You may agree or disagree with it, but when you're in that position, you need help. When you're disabled, you need help. Like, you're not functional.
Playing devil's advocate and saying that, and I'm going to go along with this, you're saying you're disabled. Do you know who disabled you? You disabled you. Do you know you've got hand-to-mouth disease? You don't push yourself away from the table, as my mother would say.
Like other people would be functional. So you need help. So Trump is in the Republican Party. The GOP is not cutting services for the disabled. That is a right out lie. And I don't know why the liberal media is pushing this. I don't know why the trolls are going around harassing the disabled people like this over the Medicaid, but they are.
I don't have anybody harassing me, and I'm disabled. I'm quite disabled. Funny how that works. I don't think it's because you're disabled, Channing. You're not capable of introspection, so I'll give you at least a couple of reasons. Let's see, you abused your children. You allowed Brev to abuse your children. That's two good reasons right there. And you deny it. Deny, 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 deny. After admitting it. Now you're retconning. Why are you retconning when everybody saw it and heard it? And it's on video. Why is that? You know, some folks, you could show them video evidence of what they do. They would still deny the truth. This bitch is not capable of shame. Not even remotely capable. Make me sick.
I think it's because people are kind of feeling weak, kind of hopeless. So, being the demons they are, they're going to try to feed off that energy. Even though there's nothing to worry about. You know, we have God on our side.
No.
God is close to those who are disabled. He's close to the sick. He's close to the fatherless, the widows. He's close to people who don't really have that much support. And because of that, he wouldn't allow us to just suffer and not get the services.
Oh my God. Don't drag God into this. I don't think he wants to be in this. You're just now deciding this, Blue? For real? Is this how we're acting now?
We all personally need as disabled folks.
Hey, Blue.
So I just wanted to put that positivity out there for you. that you don't have to worry about your benefits as long as you're honest and doing what you should be doing.
Well, it's said that God takes care of his own and fools. They are most definitely fools, but they're evil. So I don't know if God's got anything to do with this or not. They could be getting set up for a hell of a fall too. But I look, this is what I predict. I don't know when, I don't know how, but a big blow up's going to happen, and they're going to wind up in the damn street. Bet it'll happen when we least expect it. And I hope I'm not working when it does.
Don't worry about it. Turn your paperwork in when they need your paperwork. Go to the doctor when they need you to go to the doctor. Talk to your social worker when they require you. It's that easy. So the fear mongering, people need to quit that shit because it's not true. Anyway, peace and Maranatha. I love you, disabled
Pizza
people.
marijuana.
I gotta go. Just remember that you don't have to fear about this. All right, love you guys. Peace.
Okay, there's another. Jenny inside. I didn't cheat you. Say something.
So, is the class in session? I hope so. That the class is in session.
Oh, we're going to be condescending,
No.
Jenny.
I haven't been feeling good the past few days.
Who cares?
I've been going through a lot of headaches, a lot of migraines.
I had to start my job with laryngitis. Yep, I had to start my job with laryngitis. My voice is just now starting to clear. And I worked a couple long days. Gonna be a nice fat check for me. I worked hard for my money. Believe that. Well, you sit on your ass and basically get everything handed to you. What's it like?
A lot of nausea. Just simply not feeling too damn great. I've been dealing with a very, how can I say this? A husband who is very angry with people who are continuing to take advantage of him and make fun of everything he's done in his life.
He hasn't done anything.
So he's not great mentally.
What has he done? What great thing has he done? The Tento saga? That piece of shit? Bitch, I could write a better fucking story completely high off my ass. I could be so high I don't even know my own name and I could spin a better yarn. Fuck me.
I am dealing with an audience who has to tell me every nick and cranny of the goings on of people I could care less about, and constantly coming to us in this panic. Did you see what they said? Did you see what they said? Did you say what they said? Do you understand that you're dealing with people who have emotional issues and mood disorders? Did you not think 1 minute, after countless times of saying this, is we don't care what the other side says? Countless fucking times. And what do you get again? More people. Did you hear what they said? Did you hear what they said? Do you know they're doing this? Do you hear what they say? Do you know what they're doing? No. Was I not clear enough when I said I don't give a shit? Was I clear enough when I said, please don't come to me with other people's bullshit?
Well, then draw that boundary. I know it's not going to stay like that forever. She's going to want to know everything about everything.
Does it need to be clarified? Do I need to start thinking maybe you're not friendly with me and all you're doing is trying to start bullshit on the internet? Beefs on the internet? Because I'm beginning to think that way. I really am. Because when you say no so many times, and the person clearly is doing the thing you say no to several times, and it's just not one person, it's a string of people.
A screen of.
and they continue to do the things you say no to, well, now we got a boundary problem. Now we got a problem with, oh, did you not listen to my boundaries? Do you not understand my boundaries? Now we got a problem there. Because, in all honesty, I am really sick of people who's supposed to be, I hate to say this because I don't believe in this. I don't believe in sides. I just think it's stupid people trying to fuck with you. But when you come to my side and start talking to me about what the other side is doing, I hate to put it in that terminology, but there's no other way how I think I could put it.
Why don't you just say from one channel to the next? Is it that hard? Is it? English is hard.
Okay? I don't play sides with people. I don't constantly go and look what the other side is doing because I really don't give a shit. I don't care what they do. Is what they're going to do debauch and immoral and unethical? Yeah. Absolutely. 100%. That's why I don't fuck with them. That's why I don't talk to them. That's why I don't engage with them. That's why I don't give a shit what they do. Because it doesn't shock me what they do. Because they're demonic. They're evil. They only do what their father, the devil, tells them to do.
I'm not demonic. I'm 10% evil, 90% hot gas. Just like plankton. People used to call me plankton. Yeah, they used to compare me to plankton a lot.
So, if you really cared about us, one, you'd stop immediately telling us what the other side does, because we know what the other side does. Debauch, fucked up, immoral, unethical shit. I don't need to be told that anymore. I've made that decision years ago about what they do.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You lying bitch.
So, to come to me to tattletale on them, how should I take you? How should I look at you? If the shoe was on the other foot, how would you take it? What would you think? Just think about it, folks. Just think about it, folks. Because me, I'll.
You know what? On second thoughts, you think about it, because every time you start thinking, smoke starts coming out of your ears, and it's a whole EPA thing. Just don't do it. You'll just hurt yourself again. You gave yourself a nosebleed, and it wasn't pretty. Just leave that little head as empty and inactive as possible.
Clarify it even more that it's been clarified over the years. I don't give a fuck what the other side is doing. I get on the banhammer real quick with people when they keep coming to me over telling me what the other side is doing. I figure you're one of their agents and trying to start shit with people on the internet so you can have some kind of
Way to feed the fucking trolls, you stupid bitch. You know what my policy is? You ignore them long enough, they'll tucker themselves out and go away. I've been right so far.
performance. I don't play the drama game.
Oh, shit. Okay, I think I have one more. No, I got two more. Shani thinks BGTV is obsessed with her. Give me a fucking break. I can't cheat you.
Sorry. It's kind of early here in this dojo. I've been,
Yeah, I did.
I pretty much slept all the day through yesterday, other than mine.
Yeah, he bitched the whole fucking time. Just bitch, 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 bitch. He needs to dig the sand out of his vagina for real, man.
Times being awake, but I had this huge migraine in my eyeball.
Yeah, I know, dude.
From everyone mowing their lawn at once, so like my sinuses were like
I wouldn't suggest it.
Just
I wouldn't suggest it.
So, you know, let's get to the sassy part of this video.
No, they're not racist at all.
BGTV. I finally say your name after putting in your place like 2 years ago. Now you want my attention again? I don't understand why.
You can't put nobody in their fucking place, you dumb bitch.
I think we established last time I said anything about you of what kind of hypocrite you were. Because though you got on my case for saying the N-word a few times in my lifetime, you, on the other hand, say the N-word like every few words.
He can do that. You're the wrong persuasion. Don't you get it? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Sure, you can use the N-word, but should you? No. Never. Why can't you call him an asshole? Or a jackass? or a fuckface or a moron or something along them lines. Rev. And I'm not calling anybody names. I'm just saying I can be a hell of a lot more creative. The N-word never springs to mind. Ever. The words cocksucker, jackass, son of a bitch, jerk. When I refer to someone. Black Guy TV is the best, though. I love that kid. He is awesome. I bow to the superior comedic talent. He is so funny. He is. I love that kid.
So how can you get on someone's case for saying the N-word when you use it on the regular? Makes you really fucking stupid. And now you're being really stupid now by using copyrighted material and banking off it. Again, stupid and hypocritical. I mean, you really want to, I don't know, moralize me when you're doing all the fucked up illegal shit? Doing things that if they were in court, you'd be charged?
Yes, he is.
And now you want my attention because you keep sending your stupid minions to my channel. Because obviously you need...
You know what? I'd do a live with him anytime. I'm not funny enough, but, I would do a live with him anytime. And I would never ask. I would never presume. Ever. But, I hold him in high regard. I really do. I hold him in high regard.
some engagement. What do you want me to say? Okay, I found a brash, opinionated, dumb, stupid, uneducated hypocrite who has absolutely zero integrity. And you're showing what kind of integrity you are doing by moralizing people and while doing fucked up shit yourself and not putting,
Yeah, I sleep, Freddie. It's just today wasn't the day. I slept a little bit. Woke up, couldn't get back to sleep. You know how it is. If you know, you know.
some kind of self-awareness that you're fucked up in the head. Period. Okay? You want to try to come to me and try to make me feel bad about who I am when you're the scam artist, scamming people out of their copyrighted material, scamming people by lying about creators. Do you really think I give a shit what you have to say? Because I don't. Probably why the things I am saying right now aren't much, because I don't know much about what you actually do other than what people tell me what you do, because I don't watch your channel, even though I've heard that if you look down at your channel, all it is a obsession with me. Like, why are you so obsessed about me?
He is not obsessed with you, you cow. He likes laughing at you, like I do. You're funny. You can't leave people's names out of your mouth. You're constantly picking fights. You picked a fight with Foodie. You're picking fights with Carrie. Now you're picking a fight with BGTV. You just want fucking attention. You want somebody, anybody to pay attention to you. I'm paying attention to you. But I guess I don't have a big enough following for you to matter. Don't worry, bitch. One of these days.
I don't even talk about you. I could care less that you're alive or dead. If you died tomorrow, I wouldn't care. Do you get that? Do you get that? I bet you care if I died tomorrow, though. I bet you try to maximize profit on that. Because that's the type of person you are. You're a grifter. And though you may point, oh, she's trying to take money from people.
How's he grifting? Explain it to me like I'm 5. How's he grifting? I don't see him begging for money. I don't see him saying, I'm broke, I'm desperate, I need this. Can you help me? He's not lying to people. How's he grifting? You fucking bitch. How? How the fuck? Oh my God. You can go straight to hell.
I don't know if you're actually doing that or not, but if you're trying to point that out, look at your own self by violating copyright law and then trying to demoralize me somehow when I don't do that. The worst you've ever seen from me is me losing my temper a few times. Or I cry. Do you see me doing illegal things? No. Do you see me going around and doing jerked ass, fucked up shit to people who don't even deal with you? No. No. Do you see that? Do you recognize it? I hope you smell your own hypocrisy. You probably do. You probably do. And you've been a hypocrite.
Hypocrisy, thy name is Shanny. You're one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever met. You are. You're one of the biggest fucking hypocrites I've ever met.
And a lazy one at that, so many times in your life that, whatever.
Ain't nothing lazy about that man. Ain't nothing lazy. And he's a real man. Unlike that little pipsqueak you got sitting next to you. I don't care what the hell he does. He'll never be a man. Ever. Sorry, Jason. Rubbing your pecker against this fat bitch doesn't equate manhood.
You'll lose your own soul and sell your own integrity out and compromise yourself just so you can benefit a little bit in money. You're a pathetic man. You're weak. And the very fact that you keep coming at me the way you do shows how weak you are. It really does.
Hey, Robin O'Rourke, how you doing?
You see how many fiery darts you throw at me, and I don't even move. I still do my own thing. I mean, how long is it going to be until you realize you're wasting your fucking time? Other people have in the past. You're going to move on just like everyone else moves on. You're going to realize you wasted your whole life.
He doesn't waste his life. How do you figure? He's got a beautiful house, a beautiful wife, a beautiful child, new vehicles, a job, a good job. And he's got accomplishments in his life. Offhand, I'd say you've wasted your life, my dear. What have you accomplished in your life? For real? That, not this made up bullshit. The real deal. What have you done in your life? What has he done in his life? What has he accomplished? That thing sitting next to you. Between the two of you, you can't muster one single accomplishment. And the only thing you've managed to accomplish is getting on my damn nerves. God, I'll be glad when this damn video's over.
Obsessing about someone who doesn't give a shit about you if you live or die. That's sad. That's sad, and that's some bitch boy shit. Let's just be honest. That's some bitch boy shit. So if you want to continue being a bitch for the rest of your life, keep coming at me. But you keep showing what kind of bitch you are. You keep showing what kind of weird fucking attachment you have to me when I never really had a conversation, not once, with you. I haven't done anything to you. And you know what? I'm going to continue not doing anything to you because...
Don't be coy. You've talked to him in your chat numerous fucking times. Numerous fucking times. You stupid bitch.
You're not worth my time or energy, but I figured since your people needed attention, since you needed the attention so much,
he doesn't need
I'd give it to you. Why not? Whatever, bitch boy, GTV. Someone who gossips like a little ghost. Oh, someone who goes around and accuses people of all the things in the world. Oh, someone who goes around and tries to play big guy. Ooh. I bet you have a micro penis. Anyway, it's neither here and there.
You'd know about micro penis.
I'm gonna go and lay down and relax my cold.
You do nothing but relax.
Whatever's going on, my sinuses, my allergies, it's that type of time of year, you know what I mean? I hate allergies, I really do. I'm on so much Sudafed and fucking drugs and shit. And if this continues, I'm gonna have to go on an antibiotic, because I'm just... Anyway, that's neither here and there.
An antibiotic will do nothing for allergies, you dumb bitch.
It's nobody's concern, really. But, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. You're pathetic. You're a bitch boy. You're a hypocrite. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Obsessed? Yeah, obsessed.
Yeah, and that bitch made piece of shit that you're with. He can continue to sit on his ass and not do a damn thing. He's pretty fucking worthless, too. Tell him I said so.
Dumb. I mean, dumb. That's how I really look at you, is you're dumb. And you're angry because you are dumb, and you know you're dumb. And, it's not my fault you're dumb.
You're dumb.
I mean, you could start taking your energy out in a more positive way, but instead you're gonna be the misogynist you are and keep doing the incel thing, and that's beating up on women.
How is he an incel? How is he an incel? He's married, you bitch. And I dare say he could get just about any woman he wants if he was single. He would have no problem with the ladies. Shanny, bitch made sitting next to you, he ain't near what you pump him up to be. Oh my God. You are just fucking killing me.
I'm sorry, BGTV. You didn't get the response you wanted from me. You're a joke, dude.
You're a joke.
And all you have is a bunch of dumbass, immature people that surround you. Ooh. Ooh. Dumbass people you can manipulate. That's all you got. Who come to me and keep fucking mentioning you. That's all you got. That's all you fucking got. Does anyone not realize that you called yourself BGTV because you were literally copying G-Man? Your name.
Stranger danger, too close. Get your stank breath out of my face. Bitch. He is not copying G-Man, you dumb bitch. So he's Guy Man? He just shortened his name, you dummy. God, you are so stupid.
Is copying G-Man's. And then we're going to be talking about who's really stupid here. Who's really the grifter here. When you named yourself purposely to try to tick off G-Man. That's how dumb you are. You know how easy it is to tick that guy off? You, on the other hand, you think it's funny. Because you're about as low IQ as him. Hate to tell you that. You're about as brilliant as G-Man. It's not a compliment. Jason, is that all you have? Is just a bunch of stolen ideas and things?
Projection. What is Man Baby TV? What's Jason Avocados? What is Arthur Morgan's situation? What's it? Why is he constantly parroting Alex Jones? Calling himself Alex Jones. Why are y'all constantly calling yourselves Joker and Harley? The joke and hardly thin is what you are.
And you put a mockery to it is a bunch of stolen ideas? Do you have an original thought in your pretty little head? I bet you don't. I bet it's all stolen material. All stolen things you've heard and said, and you thought maybe it would make you look like some kind of badass. And you have your legions of morons surrounding you, so you think you actually are. But you're not. You're not. And you're gonna find that out. How much you wasted your life. Oh, yeah. There's this thing too. I'm talking to God, okay? Because I talk to God on the regular, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I prayed for you, BGT. I said to the Lord, I said, please, Lord, please humble him and please show him the error of his ways. You know what God told me? I've noted that, and I will do what you say. And that's not a good thing on your part, because God's is going to humble you.
God is not your hitman. God does not take orders, especially from a low IQ, greasy haired, fat backed bitch like you.
And the one thing that keeps going in my head, and I'm purposely saying this, car accident. Car accident. And usually when I have these moments and I warn you beforehand, you should take note to it, because things have happened to people after I warn them of these things. After I let them know God is my avenger. God will take a vengeance for me, because he's the best at it. And it's nothing, it's not vengeance out of vanity or ego. It's more like teaching the person.
God doesn't do vengeance for you. You're not God's anointed. You're not an archangel. You are a lying sack of shit. You can shut up now.
To do better, which that's what I like most about God, is he usually teaches the person to do better, to look at the errors of their ways and correct them.
Then why aren't you looking at the error in yours?
So I don't know what's going to happen to you in the future, but it's going to be hard on you. It's going to humble you, and it's going to make you realize how much you wasted your life on me. There's so much good, BGTV, you could be doing for your platform, but instead, you want to act like that. You want to be like that. You want to pretend that you're some tough guy to some disabled woman. Good for you. I'm glad you took care of the woman.
Wait a minute. Are you tough or are you a victim? Pick a lane. Now, I don't let my disability define me. I don't. It does not define me. It is not my identity. It doesn't define me. Your supposed disabilities are your identity. You don't know any other way to be other than disabled. And have people feel sorry for you. You're not disabled, you're fat.
Who could barely walk.
Your own doing.
That's why you're so fucking pathetic. I guarantee, PGTV, you wouldn't actually go to an actual real man and do the shit you do to me to an actual fucking real fucking raw man.
No, he doesn't go out and pick random fights. What are you, stupid? This isn't a random fight. God, Shandy, you're dumb.
You'd never do that. Instead, you go to people who you deem weaker than you. That's why you're pathetic. Because you look at people weaker than you, and you kick at them. And you kick. And you kick. And you kick. And you kick. Because you're pathetic. You're pathetic. And you know it. You think I care? No. You know why? You're pathetic. And I know God's judgment is on your head. I don't need to say anything else. God's judgment is on your head.
God is not your hitman. God is your creator. And if you think you could call him down like a hitman, you're dumber than I thought. You make all of us look stupid. You know that, right? You make us all look like a bunch of assholes. People like you do. God, no wonder people think Christians are idiots.
You touch his anointed, you get the penalty of it. So, don't come to me ever again. Don't talk to me ever again. I thought I said this last time. I literally want nothing to do with you, and I mean it. I literally want nothing to do with you. But you just want to poke. You need your attention. Why? So I can call you pathetic again? Call you a hypocrite? Call you misogynistic? Racist, even?
He's not racist.
Ignorant?
That's you.
Unintelligent?
Projection.
Emotionally and mentally stunted where you act like a 12-year-old boy?
Projection.
Yeah. Is that what you wanted? That's all I got. There's nothing else to say. I'm just trying to make this more lengthier for people, to tell you the truth. I said what needed to be said.
Don't fuss on my account.
I love that your name is stolen from G-Man's. You pathetic bitch.
Well, that about wraps it up for me. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me this morning. You guys rock. I don't care if you're here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care. And I'll see you later this afternoon. Bye. Peace.